How to create reality, riddles and theories of world formation. Imagine standing at the edge of existence, a vast boundless canvas stretched before you, waiting to be filled. A reality yet to be formed. If you had the power to create a world, how would you begin? What ingredients would you use? Could you bring order from chaos? Or would you first need to understand the fundamental mysteries hidden in the fabric of existence? Today, we will explore the riddles of world formation. We'll venture into ancient myths, touch on modern scientific theories, and dive deep into the philosophical paradoxes behind creation itself. So, prepare to be intrigued, because we're about to explore one of the most profound questions humanity has ever asked. How is reality created? The primordial chaos, the raw material of reality. In the myths and philosophies of ancient cultures, the idea of a primordial chaos appears frequently as the raw material from which everything emerges. This primordial chaos is described as an unformed mass, a swirling, boundless ocean or a void, containing the potential for everything, but without structure or form. The Greeks called it chaos. The Egyptians imagined it as dark waters. And in Hindu cosmology, it's a shapeless potentiality that Brahma, the creator, awakens and shapes. What's interesting is that chaos isn't seen as mere disorder. Rather, it's the source of all possibilities, containing within it the seeds of worlds, forms, and laws. In some ways, chaos could be thought of as the essential stuff of reality, waiting to be ordered and given purpose. In our quest to understand how to create reality, we must first consider the role of this chaos. If reality is born from potential, then perhaps the act of creation is a process of selecting, defining, and giving form to what is inherently formless. The question then becomes, who or what decides which potentials to bring forth? The architect's mind, consciousness as a creator. In many philosophies, the universe doesn't just spring into existence on its own. It's shaped by a mind, an architect, a creator. This notion stretches from the concept of a divine creator in theistic religions to more abstract ideas of consciousness as an active force in the cosmos. Let's entertain the idea that consciousness might indeed be a creator of reality. In this model, each thought, intention, and focus of awareness might act as a brushstroke, painting reality itself. Philosophers such as René Descartes and George Berkeley posited that reality is, in part, a mental construct, that the mind does not merely observe reality, but participates in shaping it. If we think about this deeply, it means that creation is not just the act of making things out of nothing. It's an interplay between perception and being. Just as a sculptor sees the form within the stone and chisels away to reveal it, consciousness might shape the chaotic potential of existence, giving it a coherent form. Quantum mechanics and the observer effect. Modern physics also suggests that reality might be, to some extent, dependent on observation. According to quantum mechanics, particles don't seem to settle into a defined state until they're observed. This strange phenomenon, known as the observer effect, implies that observation itself may influence or even create aspects of reality. In the famous double-slit experiment, particles behave differently when observed, acting either as particles or waves depending on whether or not they are being watched. This has led some scientists to wonder if consciousness is, in fact, an essential ingredient in the formation of reality. Without an observer, could reality even exist in a concrete form? Could it be that consciousness is the artist that draws form from the unobserved quantum soup, dreaming worlds into existence? The power of thought. Imagine a dream vivid, filled with sights, sounds, people, and places. In the realm of the dream, everything feels Yet the moment you awaken, the world dissolves. Many ancient traditions, like those in Hindu and Buddhist philosophy, suggest that our reality might function similarly. In the Hindu concept of Maya, the world is seen as an illusion, a dream cast by Brahma, the creator, who shapes reality with thought. In this view, thought itself becomes the mechanism of creation. Just as a dreamer can construct a whole world within their mind, so too can the universe be thought into existence. For example, the Aboriginal Australians speak of the dream time, a period when ancestral beings shaped the world through their thoughts, songs, and stories. This connection between thought and form suggests that mental intention is not passive. It's a dynamic, creative force capable of shaping the contours of reality. Mathematical patterns, the code of creation. But perhaps the creation of reality isn't merely a mental process. It might be governed by specific rules or codes. Many scientists believe that mathematics could be the language of the universe, a fundamental code from which all matter, energy, and laws arise. Mathematicians and physicists have found that natural phenomena, from the spiral of galaxies to the patterns in a sunflower, follow specific mathematical principles. The Fibonacci sequence, fractals, and the golden ratio all appear in nature with surprising regularity, as if reality itself is woven together through an intricate code. Could it be that to create reality, one would need to understand the formula of existence? In a sense, this brings us to the question of whether the universe has a blueprint. If there is a mathematical code underlying everything, then perhaps creating reality would mean altering or writing this code, much like a programmer creating a digital world. Simulation hypothesis. Reality as a construct. One of the most provocative modern theories on the nature of reality is the simulation hypothesis, proposed by philosopher Nick Bostrom. This idea suggests that our universe could be a sophisticated simulation created by an advanced civilization. Under this hypothesis, the fabric of reality might be analogous to computer code, and the laws of physics are simply rules within this virtual framework. Imagine if you could control this simulation. You would have the power to manipulate the very fabric of reality itself, rewriting the code to alter physical laws, shape galaxies, or even create new worlds. From this perspective, creating reality is akin to designing a video game, one where players are fully immersed and unaware that they are in a simulated environment. If this theory holds, then the key to creating reality might lie in understanding and manipulating the simulation code. However, it also raises the question of whether our reality is any less real just because it might be simulated. After all, for those within the simulation, the experience feels entirely authentic. The unfolding of reality, self-creation, and evolution. Another fascinating concept is that reality isn't created all at once, but unfolds over time through processes like evolution and self-organization. Biologists, for instance, observe how life adapts and develops in increasingly complex forms over billions of years, as if reality is an ongoing experiment in self-creation. In this model, creation is not a single act, but an endless process. Reality forms itself, layer by layer, responding to the environment, shifting, growing, and evolving. In the world of cosmology, scientists observe that galaxies, stars, and planets emerge, mature, and die, contributing to the continuous cycle of creation and dissolution. Here, creation is a dance, a dynamic interplay between forces and elements that shape and reshape reality endlessly. Mystical experiences, doors to other realities. Throughout history, mystics, shamans, and visionaries have reported experiences of alternate realities, worlds that seem as real as ours, but follow different laws or structures. Could these visions be glimpses into other forms of reality, or perhaps insights into the underlying nature of our own? For instance, in altered states of consciousness, people have described traveling to realms of light, encountering beings made of energy, and even experiencing landscapes that defy conventional logic. Mystics often claim that in these states, they feel as though they are peering into the engine room of creation itself, where reality is more fluid, more malleable. These experiences suggest that reality might be layered or multidimensional, with different planes or versions coexisting. If this is the case, then creating reality might not be limited to the physical realm. Perhaps by shifting our consciousness, we have the potential to enter and even shape other realms. The final mystery: can we ever truly create? In the end, we are left with a profound mystery. Is reality something we create, or something that creates us? Are we the artists, the audience, or perhaps both? Philosophers have long wondered whether we are agents within reality or if reality itself flows through us, manifesting as a complex interplay between consciousness, chaos, and cosmic order. If there's anything that our exploration reveals, it's that the act of creation is as much about discovering reality as it is about shaping it. To create reality, it seems, one must be willing to step into the unknown, to embrace the mystery, and to allow existence itself to reveal its secrets. As we contemplate the mysteries of world formation, we stand on the edge of a boundless frontier, forever curious, forever questioning. And in that eternal curiosity lies the heart of creation itself. Reality, it seems, is not a destination but an ongoing journey, a dance that invites us, again and again, to take part in the unfolding mystery of existence.